Good morning and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine, and here on this channel I just talk about all things simple, slow, natural living. It is already getting close to the very end of the year already, and is it just me or has this year just literally flew by? It's absolutely crazy how fast the years are going by now. But so we are definitely fully into comfort food and cozy baking season. And today, to get ready for Thanksgiving, I am actually going to make some mini pies. And why I'm making mini pies is one, don't have a lot of people to feed. I don't have a big Thanksgiving. Basically, just my household for Thanksgiving. So don't need like 18 different pies like some people do. But I thought it'd be fun to do some little mini pies. So that's why I have my cupcake tray here. And I'm also going to use my applesauce, my home canned applesauce, to be the filling of the pies, which I think is going to turn out really good. First things first, I'm going to make a pie crust, and my pie crust is literally the simplest thing ever, but I get so many compliments on it, which is so flattering, but it's so simple. So you can definitely have a pie crust just as good, if not better. It is literally just a stick of salted butter chopped up into cubes, a cup of flour, and then I throw it in the food processor. While it's in the food processor, I add 3 tablespoons of water, one at a time as it's spinning. And that's literally it. Then put it out to roll on a little bit more flour. But it's literally the simplest thing ever. So few ingredients and takes like less than 5 minutes to put together. And it really does come out so flaky and just really nice. So definitely try that. That can be the base to any pie at all. So I'm going to go ahead and whip the pie crust together real quick, and then it'll be the fun part of spreading it out, cutting it out. So let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. That took me literally like 3 seconds to do. Like, actually, it did not take any amount of time. And we're going to have a beautiful pie crust to put in our tins. While I'm thinking of it, I'm going to butter the inside of this cupcake tray so that nothing sticks and makes things not fun. I'm also just going to go ahead and put the oven on. I think I'm going to do it for like 350. And if I need to turn it up, I will, but I think that should be fine for little mini pies. Let us butter this down. Okay, that's all buttered down. I'm going to go ahead and put some flour. Dump my crust. It smells really good. It smells just like baking, I guess. So that recipe that I mentioned earlier is enough to make like a bottom pie crust, or I should say just one. So in pies that, typically have a top and a bottom, you would need to double the recipe. But my opinion is making it twice, it comes out better, opposed to like doubling the recipe to make that amount all at once, if that makes sense. I mean, you can definitely try it both ways. Don't take my word as the only truth. But in my circumstance, I just found, especially with how quick it is to throw together, it just came out the more precise texture that I wanted, doing it one at a time. So I'm just going to take a wide mouth mason jar to be kind of the pie cutter, for lack of a better word. That is just about the right size. And I'm just going to take my fingers and lightly spread it, lightly thin it out, and in the tray it goes. There, that was the perfect amount for my 12 cupcake tray. So now here I have my homemade applesauce that I've made. I am just going to fill these up. Really simple and easy. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven. I think I'll leave them in for 20-25 minutes before I check them and just see where they're at. And then we'll see if they need to stay in longer. It's just a little different than a regular pie since it's a smaller form of them instead of one big one. So I'll check it in 20 minutes to see how it's going. So the apple pies came out amazing, and actually all of Thanksgiving was really, really amazing. But here's just a little tip: if you have a turkey and or chicken carcass, don't throw it away. Make broth. It is super, super easy, and it will save you money, and it'll be so much better for you. If you have an Instapot, just throw it in there for 3 hours on high. You can also do it on the stovetop, and you can add peelings or seasonings, but I just add water, and it turns out so good. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have to can up that turkey broth that we made really soon, and pretty soon I will have to order more chicken parts to make some more chicken broth so that we're good to go for this year, because last year around this time I bought that big bag of like chicken necks and feet, and I still have about 10 quarts left from canning up last year. So that's pretty spot on, pretty perfect. So I think I'll have to buy another bag this year and can it up. But we're also going into holiday season, so there'll be lots of baking and just those kinds of exciting things, I'm sure. But if you like this kind of content and would like to see more in the future, please consider subscribing to join this community of like-minded folk. I've been putting out a new video every single Monday, and I'd love to see you here for the next one. But for now, bye-bye!